everyone. Many thanks for joining us on Politics Today, live on Channels Television. We are back on our regular programming right here, giving you some of the latest stories coming in the nation's political atmosphere. We're live for you from our Abuja studios in the nation's capital. Well, the first phase of the elections are over, and we're looking ahead to the governorship and House of Assembly elections. There are loads and loads of ripples and agitations trailing the conduct of last Saturday's exercise. Some are rejoicing, others are unhappy and protesting. One of the protesters, the protest is coming from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Abia State. They've rejected the results of the senatorial election conducted by the Independent National Electoral Commission in Abia North Senatorial Zone, in a statement signed by the State Publicity Secretary of the party, Mr. Don Ubani. The party, after an emergency meeting at the State Working Committee, insists that after a critical review of the election, including what it describes as unlawful manipulations and unjustifiable cancellations, the election was inconclusive. The party, in the statement, is asking the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to declare the election inconclusive and fix a new date to conclude the exercise. Well, there are more of this kind of agitations and protests about the last Saturday's conduct of the elections. We'll bring you that and more in our political roundup of the trending stories.
The police has opened investigation into the destruction of the campaign materials of the People's Democratic Party's governorship candidate in Benue State, Governor Samuel Otom, during yesterday's victory rally in Makurdi. The ruling party is alleging that the action is done by the opposition party in the state. Briefing journalists in his office following a petition written by the PDP, the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Omololu Bishi, vows to bring the perpetrators to book. The Minister of Information, Culture and National Orientation, Mr. Lai Mohammed, has described the re-election of President Muhammadu Buhari as the will of the masses. Speaking at a news conference in Abuja, the minister assured Nigerians that the next 4 years will be dedicated towards making their lives better through sound policies.
The re-election of Muhammadu Buhari is a referendum on honesty.
The All Progressives Congress in Rivers State has been speaking on the outcome of last Saturday's presidential and National Assembly elections. One of the leaders of the APC presidential campaign in the state, Mr. Tonye Cole, says the elections show a turn of new trend in Nigeria's politics.
Without having any candidate whatsoever, no candidate, with a lot of campaigning that said that we should not come out, you would have had a totally demoralized party, but instead that party still mustered the strength to come out, brought over 200,000 people out there, marshaled themselves to follow those votes, and recorded, if you want to just go by numbers, in 2015 they said we had 69,000 people out. This time around we had nearly double, in fact almost triple that. In 2015 they had 1.4 million. This time around, they had nearly a quarter less. So the bigger winner is APC in this.
The All Progressives Congress APC in Ekiti State is joining the celebration train following the victory of the party in Saturday's presidential and parliamentary election. Members of the party thronged the streets of Ado, the Ekiti State capital, for a victory rally terminating at the party secretariat. And the collation of results for the presidential and National Assembly elections may be over, but some civil society organizations in Bayelsa State have called for the cancellation of results in some parts of Bayelsa State, especially the Nembe, Basambari and Southern Ijaw local government areas. The CSOs took to the streets protesting the pockets of violence and irregularities that trailed the February 23rd election.
When I speak, there was no election. My people suffered. People who came to vote in Basambari Nembe who actually want to cast their vote. They were being monolized, they were being pushed out from their own town even I. So I and my colleague have said it all. We are not here to support this party or any party. We're here to speak the truth because INEC, before now, they gave us the award, and we stand on the word, and that's why we're here. There was no election in Basambri, Nembe, and there was no election.
The Court of Appeal sitting in Calabar has ordered a stay of execution on the Federal High Court's judgment, which led to the delisting of Senator John Owen Eno as the governorship flag bearer of the APC in Cross River State by the Independent National Electoral Commission. The ruling delivered by the presiding judge, Court of Appeal, Calabar Division, Justice Mojid Awade, ordered that the two factional APC parties maintain status quo pending the final judgment of the case.